It is the day after Halloween, and it's actually one of the most beautiful times in the world. We had a nice frost over the night, and the lake waters are absolutely perfect. One of the things that I love about coming out here early in the morning is you don't get a lot of people here. You can kind of come and go as you will and see things that you don't normally get to see. Oh, beautiful. I really like how the water is reflecting the bird sanctuary. As beautiful as it is, it's pretty darn cold. But the reflection of these clouds in the pond really speak to me in a way. And as we rise up and look at the sanctuary and look for birds, we can kind of notice how still it still is this morning. So I was going to sit down and kind of talk about finding your mornings, finding the time to be with you, to be with yourself, taking time outdoors, touching grass, if you will. But as you can see, the frost we had last night made it really uncomfortable to sit down on anything. And so we're just going to kind of walk and talk as we go. This is one of my favorite places. When the world gets crazy, we're not too far from the city. As you can hear in the background, all the cars are going. There's a little bird sanctuary that is out here, and it's two ponds that were built by an old family that came back and started to ranch this area after World War II. And they line these ponds with willows and Russian olives. And they made it absolutely gorgeous. They created this beautiful oasis. And then the local governments came and they turned it into a bird refuge. And so over where this camera is pointing right here, we have hawks and falcons and eagles and magpies. This pond itself is stocked with fish for all these birds. We're gonna go and continue our walk and see what else we can see on this very crisp morning. There's a paved trail that goes down from this pond that I haven't been on yet. It's run by a different city, and I kind of want to see where it goes. So, if you're ever out here and wanting to do some wildlife bird watching, looking at things, you really want to look for places like this. You've got a nice slow bit of water that's flowing at this S in the river. If you look down, I can see raccoon tracks down here. The potential for deer, coyotes, fox, and other types of birds is quite high. And I just looked over here. This is really cool. I got to show this to you. There's a pair of cacti over by this bush. Let's see if I can get it in frame. Come on now. That has some of the coolest coloring that I've ever seen. It's right there. So let's go take a look. So this is what we saw over on the other side. If you look, these are little cactus flowers. So we've got the prickly pears, and we got these little cactus flowers. I don't know that I've ever seen them in bloom. And it's so funny. You would think, growing up here, that I would see things like this all the time. Let's pop over and kind of look at the big one we saw from a while away. Look at that. It's just hanging down off the side of this little ravine. Just beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. As you can see down through here, we've got a beautiful little fall scene, and we're gonna kind of go and explore and see what else we can see. That prickly pear hanging off the side of the ravine, though. Man, what a cool plant! What a cool find! A little reminder. So every now and then I stop at these little drainage culverts, and I gotta show it to you. Because during the summer, we sometimes get snakes, prairie rattlers, and other reptiles down here. We're a little late for reptile season right now, but it's always good to keep an eye out. I always love to stop and look, because you never quite know what you're gonna find. And one of the joys about coming out and exploring nature, especially in a suburban environment, is you got this beautiful boundary zone between wild and tamed. And you often find some of the most intriguing stories on the fringes. Starting your weekend off, starting your week off exploring and really understanding the joy of being outdoors. It's fun. Let's see what else we can find before my time's up, before I have to go back to father duties. We're right next to a busy road. There's not much quiet. There's not much contemplation when you're constantly surrounded by the sounds of the city. And now we're here at some of my favorite little animals. I'm not going to get too close because I don't want to disturb them too much. But these are the black-tailed prairie dogs. And they're called environmental keystone engineers. What they do is, as you can see as we're getting closer to them, they keep all the grass really low so that they have these sight lines on them. And then they keep going. So there's one that's letting others know that they see me. And then over here, they're answering the call. Let's see if I can get any in frame. These things are super social. One of my favorite animals just because of how social they are. What a cool find. I know they're all over, but this is a cool wide open area. Very exciting, very cool. So I'm sitting down here in their field, just on the edge of it, trying to ease them into my presence to hopefully get some good footage of them. There's a hole right here. I don't know if one will pop up, but there's a couple just right ahead of me. So I'm going to be quiet, and if they pop up, I'll try to catch one of them on film super close for you all, because these things really are cute little animals. I absolutely adore them, and it's so important for our ecosystem. It really is funny. I feel like I could sit out here and watch these things all day. They There's a National Geographic show about a prairie dog colony on the southern Colorado, northern New Mexico border. And although I haven't watched it, the footage that they got is phenomenal, especially regarding how they communicate and the way the different families are. They're very sociable, like I said before, but they have these physical interactions where they will touch, pet, and basically hug, have physical intimacy with familial units while avoiding some of the others. Really fascinating. I don't know if I can catch this. Just down here, there's a group of 3 of them that are still watching me. And there's a magpie that's like right behind it. It's kind of far from my eyes, so I can't see it, but it's like right up behind it. So there's a family of 3 that are right over here. And then there's a little magpie that's come up on it. Oh, there's a 4th one that just popped up. So there's 4 of them just sitting and watching me. They kind of remind me of meerkats and how they interact. They pop up and look at things. I'm actually going to slowly get up and let these folks have their privacy. As I got up, did you hear him go, hey, he wasn't there earlier? So, very neat, very fun. I'm excited to be here. Thank you for enjoying this little nature walk with me as we explore suburban Colorado and really understand some of the neat parts about being here. I hope you all have a wonderful Saturday and go find some nature. Go explore.